Morning, Friday, October 3rd, 2025. I'm Larissa. Now, today's the day, huh? October 3rd. Today's the day. Today's the day. What am I talking about? It's the first Friday of the month, so that means I'm going to be open to the public. So I'm going to go. It means I'm going to go sit at the gallery by myself all day. Oh, I don't know. Oh, people tell me all the time, oh, I'm going to come see you. I have to come see you. I have to come see you. I never do. I never do. Sometimes people say that, and I'm just like, why say anything? Why say anything? Why say anything at all? You know? Oh my god. So this thing on my nose. It's not itching anymore. Scabbed. No. What the hell is that? I don't even know. Look at that. It's ugly. That's ugly. I'm gonna put medicine on it. Put medicines on it. Yep. It'll heal up. Oh my god. Oh. Anyway. So yesterday. Oh my god, yesterday it poured here. It really did. It rained really hard. Rained really, really hard here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It did until about 1 o'clock. And then it cleared up. It was gray for a little bit, and then the sun came up. And the humidity, but it was still humid. It was still really, really humid. Oh my god. So what I do yesterday? What I do? Well, I did some writing. And, I did some more dioramas. And oh my gosh. The dioramas I made yesterday. They're something else. Oh, they are. They're really something else. Omar was amused. Oh, I'm amused. I'm very amused. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. Yeah. So today I have to go into the gallery. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to being there so I can do some work. Yeah. So the Gaza flotilla, they've all been detained. The whole thing, I think it's just a big waste of resources. I do. I think it's a publicity stunt for that girl, Greta. And I think it's a waste of resources. Right? It's kind of like if you had a bunch of contractors show up to a war with BB guns. More trouble than help, right? It's kind of That's kind of how I feel about it. Ugh. It just complicates other negotiations, and things like, I'm not saying that their cause is wrong. There's famine in Gaza, right? Like it has been confirmed that Israel, Bibi is starving people. It is confirmed. But a couple boats doesn't have enough food for everybody for to fix starvation, right? And it's not a long-term solution, you know? And I think about, like, after being starved for a long time, right? After being starved, accepting food into your body is difficult. Like when you're into stages of real starvation, you need medical attention in order to introduce nutrition to your body, right? And those skeletons with skin stretched over them, those children that look that way, you can't just give them a sandwich, right? Oh, well, anyway. Meanwhile, over here in the U.S., fat people here in the U.S., like me, I wasn't always fat. I was fat before. I was fat um, early in our marriage. Um, I was forced to take medication. I was forcefully medicated for something that turned out to be a misdiagnosis for many years when I was a teenager. And as a teen, I didn't get fat immediately, right? Because you're a kid, your metabolism's like all crazy and stuff. But as I became a young adult, you know, the nature of the medications and things, I packed on weight, and then I lost it. I lost it. I lost a bunch of it. I lost a chunk of weight when I got off of the medications finally, um, and that took a while. I lost about 30 pounds, 30 or 40 pounds initially, and then I lost like another 60 pounds when well, I lost that initial 25, 30 pounds, and then I was stable at that weight for quite some time. And then I got N1H1 and lost like 30 pounds in 2 weeks. And then after that, my body continued to lose weight. It took a while after recovering from that illness. Um, but I had the weight to lose, and um, I got down to I was like at 110, 120, 110, 115 pounds. Um, and I was there at that spot for years and years and years and years and years. And then we moved here, and I had been attacked, and I've survived a number of physical attacks and an injury. And then the one that really packed weight on for me was when I tore the muscle on my back, because well, I was denied care at Dominican Hospital, and it was a very painful injury. I wasn't able to walk very well, and even after I healed there for a long time, I was walking with a cane. Um, Shout out for the supplement TMG that has gotten me off my cane. Um, Anyway, that injury, I was literally laying on my back for a good 4 months, and then a large portion of time for two more months. I couldn't sit up. It hurt to sit for too long. It hurt to stand for too long. The only time I was able to be not in excruciating pain was with my arm over my head. And even still now, like, I have chronic pain in that area that is relieved if I do this. But, I can't go through life like this, right? But if I'm laying on my back and I put my arm over my head, like, it's like I can get some temporary relief. Um, Anyway, yeah, it was that. Really packed on weight for me. Yeah. So that's why I'm fat. That's why I'm fat. Because I don't overeat. Right? It's a combination of the injury and quick immobility and my age. I'm 46. right? So, like, abruptly, all of my physical activity was ended. Pack on weight, you do. You pack on weight. So that's why I'm fat. I'm not a gluttonous American. Mm. Yeah. Oh, fat Americans. So, sun's out. There's no fog today. There's still moisture though, so I can feel we're really close to the coast and any any moisture that's out there. So I'm still sore. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. Oh, oh, the dioramas. The dioramas I made yesterday were really good. Really good. I can't wait to share them. You know, I have to wait until January to see the first set. They'll be published in the magazine. Yeah. Yeah. Next year. Next year, 2026 is going to have a lot of diorama fat fun in the magazine. Yeah. The magazine's going to have a little different feel and have some new structure and stuff. Yeah. So we'll see. You know, it's I don't have a lot of optimism. I used to be a really optimistic person. Um, and people say, "Oh, power of manifestation, the power of positive thinking, blah 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 blah." Power of positive thinking did nothing to help me, right? And so now I wouldn't call myself pessimistic. I'm just more of a realist, right? I mean, at this point in my life, 46 years old, and everything I've worked towards and work on gets stolen from me, right? Taken. You know, I've had so much intellectual property stolen, and it's not flattering, right? It's theft. But, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you don't matter? Hmm? You know? Anyway. Anyway. Got laundry downstairs I need to fold. Do that before I go to work. Yeah. Do that before I go to work. Yeah.